many APC supporters are not comfortable again. Why? They are not comfortable with the statements made by Shettima one time ago before the election when they were campaigning. He said he is going to be in charge of security, while Tinubu will be in charge of the economy. And a lot of people were like, no, that is not how it ought to be, because the way it ought to be is that is the title of the president, the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria or so. That is the position and the title of a president. But for this man to come out and say, oh, he's going to be in charge of security, because it is supposed to be the other way around. And when you hear all these allegations here and there, rumors concerning Shettima, this Shettima, that, you know, concerning Shettima and the so-called Boko Haram, it worries a lot of people. But some people believe that, oh, it's just a propaganda to discourage people from voting them and all of that. People know, every one of them is aware. But now is they are now not comfortable with that, because a lot of things will be coming up. And the reason why they are not comfortable with that is this issue, this incident that happened in Ondo State recently. Of course, it happened in Benue State just after the presidential election. We know how the Fulani Esme went to some local governments and did the unimaginable. Of course, you are all aware. Recently, just 2 days ago, less than 48 hours, we know what is happening again in, what do they call it? What is happening in Ondo State. And now they are beginning to complain. What are you complaining for? They have not even been sworn in. So, yeah, you have a long way to go. And the issue that happened in Lagos, people were like, are you guys, do you really know what you are doing? They don't do and finish now. The eye go clear. Don't be say they enjoyed anything before from these people that they are fighting. They're fighting for. Not that they are enjoying anything. Not at all. Well, for some time now, I have been saying is that people who are going through stuff, majority of the people who are suffering in this country, I can see that they don't see it as a big deal. They don't see it as anything. They don't see it as anything. When you have chosen to respect people's status, and if you don't have a deep thinker, if you are not a deep thinker and you don't have that deep thinking, anything that is being thrown at you, you just take it hook, line, and sinker, and that's your life. You don't even cherish it. Your standard of living, you don't even know what it ought to be, because you have never seen good governance all your life in Nigeria, and you don't even want to listen. Yes, and that is why you see that when it comes to the issue of all this tribalism and ethnicity and this religious buhaha, you see people jump at it. But to have a deep thinking that even these people that are saying this, what and what have they done for me? Even if I have gained one or two things, maybe on a personal level, what about others who did not gain anything from them? That is where selfishness comes in. That is where it comes in. Now, when they must have done everything they must have done, they will now come back to the realization. But you're going to live by that. You see politicians spending huge money here and there. You think it's for what? It's for them to serve you or for the love, which people have been preaching, for God knows how long. But people will still not listen. Stop following. Stop fighting for these politicians. Stop fighting for them. Stand on the truth. Because when Kasala boss, they will not remember you. So why will you not be comfortable with a Shettima now? Because the incident happened, this Fulani S-men issue happened recently in Ondo State, and this is after gubernatorial election. You see that in Zamfara also, the chieftain, the top chieftains of the party was abducted. Up till now, we have not heard anything from them. Yes, the governor of Ondo State now, that one they don't they round up, he go soon carry a kaya. Their own be say they will just have to make plans on how they are going to be getting pension for life. All the remunerations that you usually do. It's a Tinubu, they said I introduce it. If you are leaving the office as a governor, you don't even need to worry about anything again. So they will just go and they will still be drawing and making from the states that they could not even govern very well. They are the ones that will be beneficiaries of what is happening, of the goodness or the goodies in the state while they are in power. After they must have left power, they will still continue making and enjoying the goodies. But those who are shouting, oh, now our person, oh, now our this and that, oh, omo wa ni o, eje ko se o, now our pikin, oh, make una let am. They no go even remember you. Why fight for people who do not have your interests at heart? Why? Why? That is the question. For the fact that somebody does not have money, that does not mean you shouldn't have sense now. Yes, people are always saying that because people are pushed to the wall, the politicians have weaponized poverty. Then you will not have sense. Is it because you don't have money that you want to go and jump inside in front of trailer or a moving train? No, now. Even if body they scratch you, you should be careful. You should be careful because if you are not careful, you are going to get sore on your hand or any part of your body you are scratching because you feel that you are, you are being hurt and you are scratching. It will hurt you. For the fact that people are poor doesn't mean that they should not have sense. And that is the reason why a lot of people are falling into the hands of all these politicians. Because if a group of people say, oh, we are not going to toe the line of these politicians who will come and give us peanuts, who will come and lie to us, they would have changed. But people see help them. And that's why when they know that they are not winning in one part, they will bring another thing. And they usually use religion and ethnicity, and that was what was used in Lagos. It's so unfortunate and so barbaric. So how do they go about all this old thing now? Yes, so now only God by God's intervention, Yoruba go see olele tó bá ti wọnú ẹ̀kọ́ tó jáde mọ́. So the deed has already been done. So he's going to be in charge of the security. That was what he said. And if somebody of that nature is saying that he's going to be in charge of the security, and meanwhile, the issue of security has been the problem why people have been complaining about what he did. So is this same person that's been accused of all this is that will now come and say he wants to be in charge of the security? You can't say what happened in Ondo State by this S-man now is a coincidence. Yeah, it's not. What will the police do? They won't do anything now. They won't do nothing. And the people will just say, oh, the next thing they'll say, oh, it is God's will. Maybe that is how God wants it. That is how God wants it. If you want to go in, you'll still believe in that school of thoughts. Congratulations to you. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.